Welcome back to Morning Break. It's a celebration for those who have survived, an inspiration for those who have recently been diagnosed, and overall just a gathering for support for families and outreach to the community. Next Sunday is the 4th annual National Cancer Survivors Day celebration. And here to tell us all about it, we have Michelle Taylor, Program Director of Cancer Community Clubhouse, and Jamie Vaughn, host of Test Those Breasts podcast and participant on CCC Survivorship Committee. So welcome, ladies. Thank you both so much for being here on Morning Break. How are you doing this morning?
We are so happy to be here. Thanks so much for having us.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
Yes.
We're happy.
I'm so excited to hear about this event because it really is, I think, just a great resourceful event for our community. But before we get into all the details, can you tell me about CCC and what it's all about?
Yeah, so Cancer Community Clubhouse is a nonprofit organization established to create a space of connection for cancer survivors and for their family and loved ones. We recognize that often after cancer treatment, life doesn't return to normal, and people are looking for, you know, what do I do now? How do I live in this new normal, in this new life with all of the effects from my treatment?
Yeah, and you know, you guys are really providing that community resource. Jamie, you were sharing with me earlier that that what if or what's next really came to a forehead for you.
Yes.
Can you talk to me just about what it's been like to have a community of survivors and connecting with people in this way thanks to CCC?
It's been really incredible. I didn't realize that after I was deemed disease-free, that life was going to be way different than before cancer. And having that connection with CCC has been wonderful. I've met tons of friends, and it's just been a good connection for me because not a lot of people understand. If you haven't been there, they don't understand what survivorship is like. And the people at CCC absolutely understand what it's like. And so I just always encourage people to reach out and connect with the community to be able to have that support. And because support's really important.
Yeah, thank you so much for sharing that. And so here's a great event where they can connect. It's National Survivor or Cancer Survivors Day, and you guys are celebrating this coming Sunday, or the following Sunday. So tell me what people can expect with this event. What will be there on Sunday?
Yeah, so this is our 4th annual National Cancer Survivors Day. We will be doing it this year at the Reno Elks Lodge. Festivities start at 1 p.m. and people will come. We are so excited to be featuring New Wave Crave, Reno's top 80s band. It's going to be so much fun. It's really going to be a party is what it's going to be. We're going to have hula hoop competitions, Rubik's Cube competitions, a dance demonstration. We're also going to be having a nonprofit fair, so people can come out and learn about lots of different resources right here in our community. And then it's also a fundraiser, which allows us to do all of our programs throughout the year free of charge to all of our participants. So we've got raffles and silent auction, and it's just going to be a really great time.
Yeah, it sounds like so much fun. It's 80s themed, so you got to dress to impress, right?
Yep.
It sounds so awesome. And you know, Jamie, I feel like, yes, we've said that this is a great event, but people can even access some support right on their phones through your podcasts that you have. So can you talk a little bit about the Test Those Breasts podcast and how you got that started?
Absolutely. Well, it happened in my survivorship. After all the doctor's appointments were pretty much finished, and you know, all of the attention, I didn't know what I was going to do. I was in my first year of retirement, and I was like, I have no purpose. I have no significance anymore, like I did before cancer. And you know, people always say, oh, write a book, write a book. And I just didn't want to write a book, but I did know how to podcast because I had one before cancer. I'm like, I like to talk. I like to have conversations with people. And so I interview all kinds of people, surgeons and oncologists and radiologists and other survivors and therapists and caregivers. And so And the reason I started it is I wanted to shorten the learning curve for people who have just been diagnosed and even people who've never been diagnosed. Because when you go into a diagnosis like that, it's pretty overwhelming, and and there were so many things I just didn't know, and I want to be able to prepare people, even if they never get breast cancer, they're going to know someone who does. It's 1 in 8 women and 1 in 800 men, I think. And so I wanted to be able to provide that education, and it is now a nonprofit, and so it's all about providing the resources that people need, and I collaborate with, like community, members and things like that, like CCC, and so yeah, it's just I think I've got like 54 episodes now.
Well, good for you.
And I release release every week.
How do people, Apple, Spotify?
All the platforms, your favorite platform. It's on YouTube as well, and I'll have a table at the celebration.
Perfect.
And
well, good deal. That's so awesome, taking your, challenge in your life to make it into something like this, a passion project. Congratulations.
Thank you. It's been
you.
very healing,
That's
actually.
so amazing, yes. But this event sounds so great, and I really hope viewers out there, who have family members or, they themselves, of course, are going through this journey in their lives, attend just to get some clarity, get that community that they need. So thank you, ladies, so much for being on Morning Break today to share all the details. We'll have even more and all the links and everything on our website at kolotv.com.
Thank you, Carly.
Thank you.
Thanks, Carly.
Thank you.
Stay with us. We'll be right back.